Let's go.
Yo. Welcome back to Under the Canopy. This is my third episode where I interview my beautiful friends in beautiful places. Today we have Y1 Mardel, better known as Omar, better known as Mardel or Omar Abdel Hadi. We're at Echo Park today, his suggestion. And I haven't seen the boy for a minute, so how have you been?
Good, and you? I've been good.
I've been chilling, bro. I was thinking about it the other day. When was the first time we officially met was in San Diego.
Oh, yeah.
Time ago.
It was when Palm V pulled up, right?
Yeah.
And then it was...
Freshman year, winter quarter, me and a bunch of UCLA people, we took an Airbnb down to San Diego. I met Mardel for literally 5 minutes?
Dude, yeah, and I remember, was it you that we talked about DJ stuff? And I was like,
yeah,
I
like that.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
That's crazy. That was the first time. And then the second time was...
The cabin?
It was the cabin. But it was Fairfax specifically.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
I came with Palm. I came from the Flix bus. And you guys were all chilling in Fairfax Melrose or some shit like that. And it was the day that you stole the chicken from Dave's Hot Chicken. That was the first time I officially met you.
I remember that.
My first impression of this dude, we were at Dave's Hot Chicken, and now they be having those rubber chickens all over the place. Motherfucker just went and finessed one.
But you're making me sound like a menace, bro. It was chill. It was out already. It was out.
I was like, that's how I knew this dude was raw, bro.
That's crazy.
That was 4 years ago and some shit, bro.
That's insane, dude. That's crazy.
We've come so long, bro. Life has changed so much in that time period.
I know. All of us have changed, bro. All of us.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to want to be a doctor at the time.
Yeah?
And now screw that, dude. I don't want to be a doctor at all. I don't know.
So tell the people, what you do, what kind of music you like to make, and just you as an artist.
So, I'm a musician. I make indie pop music, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a rapper, but I realized, I'm not cut out for that, dude. I'm like a, I don't know. I'm short. I'm like a more soft guy, dude. You know what I mean?
Fire, bro. He's really good at fucking rapping.
Yeah,
bro.
but what I felt like is when I was rapping, I just felt like it wasn't me, dude. I felt like I was trying to portray a persona.
Yeah.
And I feel and it seeped into the rest of aspects of my life where I try to act a little hard, and I don't know. I realized that's not me, dude. I'm just chill,
To give a little bit of context, Mardel is a part of this group called Y1. Y1 GG Suave, Y1D Woo, Y1 Mardel, obviously. And can you tell a little bit about the origins of that? Because they are all rappers besides you.
Yeah, I mean, we started in high school. I was engineering for them because since I used to make YouTube videos, I knew how to use Audacity. And because I knew how to use Audacity...
Is that FL on some shit?
It's the lowest form of audio editing where all you can do is clip and cut stuff and layer, but you can't do much. And it's super bare bones. But I knew how to do that because of I used to make gaming videos, and then because of that, I was engineering for...
Wait, you used to make gaming videos?
Yeah, Newbie Nacho.
You guys had a channel and shit?
Yeah, it's still up.
What would you get, Minecraft and shit like that?
Call of Duty, Minecraft, GTA.
Did you do voiceovers on some shit?
Yeah. And I had a few
Bro, what the fuck?
I had a few face cam videos where I just talked about life, dude.
Were they ever popping on some shit?
No, bro, they got 80 views to this day or something.
Wait, that's kind of decent though.
Right? Yeah, honestly, I got to 90 subscribers.
But I wish you can go back in life and all the random shit humans do. If they continue that, I wish you could see where it would have went. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A simulator on some shit.
Yeah,
if you would have continued with this, maybe it would have been Diamond Crack or some bullshit.
Bro. Dan TDM. I could have been Dan TDM, bro.
Oh my god, bro. So you were making productions for them?
Yeah, or not productions. I was just engineering for them because I knew how to put a beat in, put vocals over it, and stack. It's super easy to do that in Audacity. So I was doing that for them, and then I did it for myself a little bit. And then I was trying to rap. That's when Juice WRLD was popping off. Yeah. And I was never hard. I was I'm just a little nerdy kid. So that's when I realized, oh my god, I can make love songs. And then so I was making love Juice WRLD type music, Kid Leroy. And then Gigi started rapping too, and then D-Woo started rapping, and we all started doing it together.
Yeah.
And then I moved to San Diego, and I was still rapping. And Gigi still rapping, D-Woo was still rapping. We all kind of although we were like started together, we kind of started doing our own thing.
Yeah.
Just because like distance, I guess, and like skill differentials and type of music we made. So yeah, we started doing our own thing, and then that's when I realized like I only really did rap because like that's what I listened to at the time.
Yeah.
And that's what my friends wanted to do. And then so I was like, let me do more of this like indie pop stuff that I was like dabbling in a little bit, and people like that more as well. So I was like, all right.
Interesting.
And then so I was conflicted because I did like rapping, like it was fun, and like I feel like with rap, it was easier to like mess around with the beat or like do a little bit more creative things.
Yeah.
Just because we weren't making the beats, so the only thing you could really do is engineer.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's less cool to like do like beat cuts or like beat fades and like indie pop songs, you know what I mean?
Versus a rap song or some bullshit.
So I was like super hesitant about cutting rap out. And then I talked to Gigi and them, and they're like, yeah, you should. It'd be better for your image. And I realized it is better for my image, bro. And here I am, you know?
Do you think because you started out as a rapper, you have more versatility?
Yeah, for sure.
Than other people who just did indie pop from the get-go?
Sure. I think I do, for sure. I can like go more towards that rap-esque style in the middle of like a song where it like fits. One thing I will say, I wish I started doing like indie pop sooner. I think I would have had a better grasp on it, I guess, or it'd be easier. But yeah.
It was so interesting. I remember I was talking to Gigi one time, and this was because I met Gigi before you, right?
Yeah.
And I got to know him better before you, and he was talking about you in respect. And I remember him saying, my boy Mardel, he can do rap, and he'll do it better than anyone else. He can do pop, he'll do it better than anyone else. He can do indie, he can do it better than anyone else. I think listening to your music and everything that you've put out, Monte Carlo or Thank God for the Plug, or whatever the fuck you've done, they all just have like a specific niche to it, or a specific vibe, but you execute that vibe at such a high level, which I really appreciate about your music.
Thank you. No, I'm glad to know.
I wanted to touch on a little bit about what you said about moving to San Diego, and now you're back in LA.
Yeah.
And what is it like living in two different cities? And what has that like impacted you or your personality, or like where your music has gone, or just you as a whole?
I think you put a lot of things into perspective, low key.
Yeah.
Cause like I talked to my girlfriend about this. When I was here, right, and when I'm here, I feel like the friend group that I hung out with, I was like the nerdy, like you know, like
you fit a trope within the group.
Yeah, like I fit a trope within the group. And then I went to San Diego. And then the friend group I had there, I was like the opposite. They saw me as like the delinquent.
You're the alpha.
I was the delinquent. Not the alpha, I'd say, but like I was the delinquent, the like bad, I don't know, the bad influence, I guess. And I don't know. I think it just kind of put things into perspective on like how do I want to portray myself and where do I fit in? And then that went also into my music. Like how do I want to portray myself? Do I want to like portray myself as this like edgy, bad influence type, you know, talking about Thank God for the Plug, or do I want to just be more, you know, whimsical, you know?
And do you think because you've gone back to LA and you're hanging back with like the same people you hung out with your entire life, do you think you've resorted back to that like nerdier version of yourself? Or do you think college has impacted you, and that version you found in college and the version you found in San Diego, that's the version you like more?
I don't know if I like one more than the other. I think I just realized I need to have a balance. You know, when I was when I was younger, when I was here, like in LA, I was like super. I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. Just like super like nerdy, super soft, super like. And then I went over there, and then I was like too much. You know, they saw me as like a weed dealer and like a whatever. Like it's just like,
Thank God for the Plug, bro.
Like oh, that's Mardel. He's from LA. Oh, and I don't know. Like I realized that I didn't like portraying myself like that, and like when I did portray myself like that, it was an act. Like I felt like I was faking it, and then when I was like here, but when I was here, I felt like I don't know, like I wasn't getting respect.
It also wasn't your true authentic self.
Yeah, so I feel like like I realized I need a balance, and I need to be able to stand up for myself, but still be silly, whimsical. You know what I mean?
I had a very similar experience, almost exactly to like what Mardel is pitching. When I was in San Diego. And high school, middle school, all that, I was super nerdy, right?
Yeah.
All the people I hung out with were introverts, nerds, engineers, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I came to college, I came to UCLA, and freshman year, sophomore year, I felt like I really found myself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I'm way more social, I'm way more extroverted than I really thought I was. and almost like I found a different light to myself that I didn't know existed.
Yeah,
right?
I feel that.
And I remember for my first 2 years of college, I really kind of lived up to that version of myself, the extroverted, yada, yada, yada. And then I realized that, kind of similar to you, that wasn't entirely who I was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think when you're going in your 20s, it's this really weird self-discovery of trying to figure out who you really are, and you almost kind of have to give yourself a little bit of flack for it. Just because like with a certain group of people or in a certain location you act differently, doesn't mean like you're fake or you're acting different on some shit, you know what I'm saying? It's all a part of like this self-discovery that you're going through to like find yourself on some real shit.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think now, like, for me, I would say like I'm a blend between both. That version of myself in San Diego and that version of myself where I'm extroverted and social and all that. And I think as time goes on, I'm starting like to fill the little pockets in with like nuances, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I think it's always going to be like that. I know I said just in your 20s, but I think
I was going to say, I don't think you really ever find yourself, you know? You're always changing. There's always new experiences that like shape a certain aspect of the way you are, and it's always going to be like that for the rest of your life.
Absolutely. And I think on no like funny, corny shit, but like Breaking Bad, like that motherfucker Walter White really was like a high school chemist, and then now he was just like a drug pin on some shit. But he always had it within himself on some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like in life, you always have these different characteristics or like different aspects to yourself that are hidden within, and it's really up to you to give them the light or to like not give them the light. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's true. And then it's also, I think your environment allows it to come out easier, or you know, your environment might like make you push a certain aspect of yourself down that you don't, you know, that you want to show but you can't, or like, I don't know, you know.
Talking about environment and almost finding yourself in a sense, I wanted to ask you, what is like a weird or unexpected or just surprising place you found inspiration for a song or for music or for arts?
I think that's a good one.
I told you I came prepared on this one, bruh. I got my little notepad.
For songs, let me think. Surprising place, like you mean specific location, or
it doesn't have to be like location or like just somewhere you just didn't expect to find inspiration for music.
Yeah.
Fuck, it could be like you just like chilling in the living room with like your girl, or like you with your boys or some bullshit.
Yeah. Let me think. I don't know about surprising for music, I guess I'd say, just because a lot of my music is like about my relationship or like relationships or whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've always known that I like making music based on relationships and like based on like, you know, I like doing that. So, but for art, I'd say going on dates.
Yeah.
I realized that, you know, some people think I'm gay. or
hey, you remember that gay date we went on? I was in San Diego, and he was in San Diego. We're like, oh, let's go get dinner on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Catch up. And we go to, what was the fuck with Alberon 15 or some shit like that?
Some fancy Italian place.
Some fancy like pizza place. We get there, and it's like candlelit, and like the waiter's like, what kind of wine would you gentlemen prefer? And it was like really like anniversary relationship-esque. There was candles. They put a pizza in front of us. And I think like the waiter and everyone that worked there was like, yeah, these motherfuckers are just gay on some shit.
We were gay. No, but yeah. So in relationships, or not in relationships, like when I was dating, when I was single, I was like, I'd go on dates and they'd be like, "Are you gay?" or something, or they'd be like, I don't know. They'd be like, "You're a little fruity," and I'd be like, "What?" Like it's just the way I act. And I do this sometimes, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, dude, that's so sus." Yeah. No, not that. Like this. Like I put my hand over my face, and then they'd be like, "Dude, you're so zesty." And then I realized, dude. And then me and my friends were talking, and I realized, dude, we should just like I should just own it, dude. So I started owning it, and then one of my friends was like, "Dude, you should like just put queer bait on a shirt." And then I realized, like, dude, that's like a good idea. Like it's kind of like artistic. It's kind of funny. It's like you know, it just came out. I guess it was just like an inspiration to put something into art. So right now, me and my friend are trying to start this clothing brand, and one of the shirts is a shirt that says queer bait on it, and so I guess that's the inspiration.
In podcast 2, me and Ponvi were talking about, Ponvi's his partner in crime on this shit, and what was really funny about their queer bait idea is it was we were at UC Santa Barbara for Deltopia.
Oh, yeah.
And they had done a bunch of queerbait shirts, like hella. And we were walking around, and they were talking to people, having them try it on, yada, yada, yada. And I remember we went, and we linked up with my fraternity, and they asked all, like, the women there to, like, wear the queerbait shirts, and they did the funniest fucking photo shoot, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And I just remember seeing that and being like, damn, like, these motherfuckers had this idea, they made the shirts, and then it became, like, larger than themselves. And then now some of my friends are wearing the shirts and rocking it and modeling it for them. And I think it kind of shows, like, when you start to, like, be creative or put your energy out into the world, it actually kind of sometimes has, like, a crazy domino effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, I bet you guys didn't, like, expect, like, 5 women to be rocking queerbait shirts. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
It's kind of crazy on some shit like that, bro.
It is cool. Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem with, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, a lot of our friends, like, they have, and it, like, hurts because you see, like, I see some of my friends from, like, middle school talk about, oh, they want to do streaming, or, oh, they want to do music, but they just don't know how to get into it, or they want to whatever, and then they just end up not doing it. And then it's like, just, if you put the energy into it, even if it doesn't work out, you will get results somehow. Whether that's, like, self-fulfillment, whether that's, like, recognition, whether that's even just, like, feeling like you tried, or success.
Absolutely.
I think something good always comes out of trying.
Absolutely.
And it pains me to see when people aren't trying.
I genuinely hate it, bro. I hate when my homies just talk about their ambitions and their dreams. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, dog, every day that you live is genuinely a gift. And the longer you delay these dreams, the less they kind of dilute. You know what I'm saying? I remember vividly in times of life when you have inspiration or an idea or a dream, when you first have it, it's so vivid. It's so crystal clear on some shit. But the longer you put it off, it kind of, like, disappears.
It does.
It really, like, disappears on some shit. And what I don't understand is, like, you really in life have nothing to fucking lose, bro. You have nothing to fucking lose. And I think this is something I wanted to talk to you about post-grad life and trying to find work and trying to take care of your family. If you just go the normal route of society, like get a job, do the 9 to 5, you are not going to have extraordinary results. If you do normal shit, you're going to have normal results.
Yeah.
And then you can't look at yourself and be like, why am I not popping off? Why is nothing happening? Why don't I have any good luck? It's because you're not manifesting the luck and you're not putting the work towards the luck.
Yeah, everything good takes work and time.
Everything takes work, bro. And I think the interesting part is once you're done with college, you don't have a boss, you don't have a direction, you have no institution telling you, like, yo, you got to do this. So now it's up to you.
Yeah, hard. It's hard.
It's really fucking hard, and it's lonely, and it's depressing, and you feel like low-key like a loser at times. That's what you really like feel like. For me personally, I'm watching a lot of my friends get 6-figure salaries, doing crazy things, moving to New York City, moving across the globe, and I'm just here, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm unemployed, and I'm not really doing anything. And I think post-grad, it's really easy to fall into that mindset and feel that, but you just gotta be doing shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You really just gotta be doing shit that's extraordinary, unique, and special, because that's how you get those crazy results.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just think you have to be doing shit in general, you know? I
Absolutely.
feel like if you fall down, like, the self-wallow pity hole, then you kind of just end up, like, you end up doing nothing.
On some, like, victim-blaming type thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I think saying do something extraordinary special, because what I realized is, like, I don't know, all of our friends, we're doing something in the creative space, we're doing something, like, we're doing something that can be special, you know, that is special, you know, that we put our time into effort, that no one else can make a mood podcast because you're Mood, right? Yeah. No one else can make Mardel music because I'm Mardel, right? And I think it's beautiful to chase that, and it's beautiful to do that. But if you're not going to do that, because I understand, like, the vast majority of society just ends up working for the rest of their life, and just, like, what's it called? Just working a regular job that maybe they don't like, but they're able to provide, and they're able to enjoy their life, and they're able to whatever for their family. So although I agree with you, yes, you should chase out an idea if you have it. Yeah. I don't think you should beat yourself up if you're not doing something extraordinary or special. And you shouldn't, like, just end up pushing yourself down this rabbit hole where I'm like, damn, I'm not doing anything extraordinary or special. I don't want to go work a 9 to 5 because I'm not doing anything extraordinary or special, and now you're just a bum, right? And I have people like that in my life that I love, and I want to get them out of that, but it's so hard to get them out of that.
I agree and I slightly disagree, right?
Why?
I think if you view your life and you want to be doing, if you view your life and you don't want to be what everyone else is doing, you kind of have to do what no one else is doing in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that, like, if you're making music or if you're making a podcast or whatever else, that is doing something creative and that's a creative outlet and it can definitely lead to somewhere. But I think in all aspects, whether it's you and Pavi doing fashion or you with your music or me with my podcast or whatever else, it's like if you are not doing something special or unique, you're not likely to get anywhere on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta add a creative twist to whatever you're doing or just a unique approach. And I think from my perspective, that's really how you break out. And that's how you really like reach this different dimension of excellence for yourself. Fuck what society says, fuck what your friends say. It's all about, like, can you yourself do something extraordinary and unique? And I completely agree with you on, like, it's really frustrating when I'm talking to friends and they victim blame themselves, but they're not doing anything to, like, get themselves out of that victim blaming. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it doesn't have to be like you doing something like crazy, like art or podcast or whatever fuck, but like taking the steps to advance yourself. Maybe you start to invest $100 a week in the stock market.
Yeah.
Or maybe instead of working that job that pays you $15 an hour, you find something else on LinkedIn that pays you $20 an hour. Like, it's kind of like you got to play like Monopoly on some sense. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like
yeah.
making these little like building blocks.
Yeah, I was talking to my girlfriend. I think honestly, if you don't like, I feel like it sounds privileged to say this, but
100%.
To say like if you don't have any goals in your life, that's what's gonna end up making you unhappy.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be like strict with, because the goal could be anything. You could be working for you could be working towards a podcast, you could be working towards a fashion brand, you could be working towards music, or you could be working towards saving enough money to go on a trip, or you could be working saving enough money to buy a house, right?
Or you could be like, I just want to be a better chef, and you just cook up something new every day. You know what I'm saying?
That too. So like, I just think, I don't know, because I get where you're coming from, like the creativity and like, exploring chefs, like, or exploring like culinary arts, or like exploring pottery. Like, I've told my girlfriend this before, like, go explore like whatever you feel like you want to go explore.
I've been telling my girl the same thing.
I've talked to people who I realize like they don't really have anything they really want to go explore. Yeah. And if that's the case, that's fine, you know, go. If you're the person that just likes to like, if traveling is your thing, if you like to travel, or if you like to, I don't know. Video game, okay? I think at the very least, if that's going to be your goal, you should try to do that to the best of your ability. So
Absolutely.
In the case of traveling, okay, I'm a person who likes to travel. Oh my gosh, that's like really all. I don't like to do anything else creative, and that's fine. I like to travel. Okay, then set yourself up to be able to go travel, to go have the fulfillment. If you want to travel, okay, next year plan to go to Bali and make sure you're gonna figure out how you do that. Whether that's like saving up, or whether that's working harder, or whether that's whatever. Like, just figure it out. Like, people talk about dreams too much, and people talk about goals like they're dreams, or people talk about dreams like they're goals. One of the two. You know. Yeah.
I think you make a really valid point. I think you made an entirely valid point. I think you are 100% right. Now that you're bringing it up, there are a lot of people that I know that you know that don't necessarily have goals or like things that they are aiming for.
Yeah.
And I think you're completely right that that's fine. That's totally fine. Like, it's your life. You do whatever the fuck you want to. But everyone in the fucking world has something they like doing. You know what I'm saying? Definitively, everyone has something they like doing. And I feel like that's a good place to start. Start with what you like.
Yeah, exactly.
And then try to maybe get better at it or perfect it or experience it more as akin to his travel.
No, exactly, bro. That's
something that you mentioned before we started filming is that you're working on a new music video. Can you touch on that and like what song and all that?
Yeah, it's this song called "Sometimes We Leave." That's all. I mean, it's kind of like a song about like, you know, I love this person. I really like enjoy their company, but sometimes we leave. You know, sometimes you know you have to end up splitting, whether that's because of because you guys aren't good for each other, or because you're in like toxic cycles, or even just like, you know, you're moving away, you know, and it's
absolutely.
Like, you know.
I remember for your past relationship, you wrote a song about that. I forgot what the title was, but it was something like kind of similar to what you're talking about now. It's like, sometimes you have a valid reason for moving on, and you shouldn't reprimand yourself or reprimand the other person. It's just, shit happens.
Exactly, yeah. And
kind of talking about that music video, I kind of like went down this rabbit hole on YouTube where I just looked at all like the craziest fucking music videos. Yeah. Kanye, ASAP, all that fucking crazy shit. Jay-Z and Beyonce in the fucking Louvre. What is your dream music video?
Dude,
like some like crazy shit that you've thought about, but because of like the money or production constraints, you just can't do it. Like on top of a fucking pyramid.
Yeah.
Like
honestly,
in the catacombs on some crazy shit.
No, for me it was just, we kind of did this with the Monte Carlo video, and I like the way it turned out.
Go watch on YouTube, bro. Fire music video. Yeah. Fire.
That was our first music video. So we kind of did this where we where I had ladybugs crawling on my face.
Yeah.
And that idea stemmed from, I wanted something like...
Yeah, keep going.
I wanted something like cockroaches or something to like fully cover my face, like fully. And that I think would be super cool. I think it'd be a cool visual effect, and it could work for like a myriad of like topics, and like it could be used as symbolism for a bunch of types of different subjects. But yeah, I think that is my dream, like to do something like that. But it was just hard to get like that many cockroaches or something and to put them on my face. And it's kind of scary, but I feel like that would be super, or like beetles or something, like a big bug. Because when we did ladybugs, they're tiny and they're like, they were freckled on my face, and there was a few, and they were falling.
Like, you chill with that on some shit, like having cockroaches?
Dude, no, I know I'd be so scared, but dude, I want to do it so bad. I feel like it would look bad
if you had like tarantulas all over your body.
That would look cool, like something like that. Like, dude, that would be so
Imagine
cool.
Like you feel that motherfucker in your belly button.
I do not. No, oh my god, dude. Has anyone ever touched the inside of your belly button?
Yeah.
That shit's so
my
gross.
girlfriend has done it before, and like I cringe.
I know, you like feel it inside of you, dude.
It feels like, I'm not trying to like be insensitive, but it kind of feels like you're getting essayed on some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, it feels like I've been violated on a whole other level.
I feel like I got diddied on some shit, bro. What's it called? You touched on Juice WRLD. I know that like he was a huge inspiration. Kid Laroi also. What is your dream collab, dead or alive?
Dream collab, dead or alive.
And also, this doesn't have to necessarily be for your music, but it could also be like you and your fashion, like a fashion brand that you want to collab with or some shit. This dream collaboration.
Yeah, I think it'd be I think Dominic Fike, honestly. Dominic Fike, I respect him a lot. His music's good. I think he's had a lot of influence on the type of music I make now, you know?
Yeah.
Or even like Phoebe Bridgers or something. I don't know.
And you listen to Phoebe Bridgers?
Yeah,
bro.
The reason I stopped, like a big reason I stopped doing like rap was because like...
But these alt girls are gonna eat your dick up. Like, he's in a relationship.
Yeah. Like, when I was doing rap, like, I was one of the kids that was the only thing I listened to.
Yeah.
And then I broke up with my first girlfriend, and I was sad, and I was like, dude, rap's not hitting.
Yeah.
And then one of my friend's girlfriends told me, dude, you should listen to Phoebe Bridgers. And I started listening to Phoebe Bridgers, and then I went down this whole rabbit hole of, like, indie folk music, and I really liked it, and then, yeah. So I think it'd probably be one of those two. Dominic Fike, because I really like his music and I respect his craft. Or Phoebe Bridgers, just because I'm like, damn, you're the one that really put me on, dude.
That's me with Adele, bro.
Yeah.
I fucking love that woman, bro.
Dude, Adele's crazy.
Adele is crazy,
She's
bro.
insane.
Like, there's a few artists where they're just so goated, you kind of just forget that they're goated.
Right?
And if you listen to an Adele song, specifically Melt My Heart to Stone, she makes her voice crack on purpose, bro.
And it sounds good.
And it just sounds insane, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck, bro, this bitch is so talented. I remember last time I was in Vegas, it was the time I linked up with him in Vegas. I was trying to get tickets for the Adele residency, but that shit was like $2,000, bro.
Damn!
It's so fucking expensive. Cause you know all these like rich old heads, they just fuck with Adele on some shit, you know what I'm saying?
$2,000 for Adele?
Bro, as soon as I get a bag, you're gonna see me at the Adele concert, bro. Front row, bro. I'm gonna be sitting next to Rich Paul on some shits.
Oh no, you know who else would be like
yeah.
a dream collab? Or Michael Jackson, bro.
Michael Jackson would be
crazy.
But that motherfucker, like, I hate to like use this word, but that motherfucker definitely had aura, bro. Like, dude, the videos of him at the concerts, and you see like these white petite girls like passing out on some shit.
Dude, it's insane. Like,
it's insane.
It's insane how famous he was, how much worldwide like influence he had.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's. Oh, we have so much social media right now, and no one's gonna touch him, bro. No one.
It's also crazy because like, I am into conspiracy theories, and I think this motherfucker was definitely killed by like the motherfuckers at Sony. Do you know like that whole conspiracy theory?
No.
So, on top of being like the king of pop, Michael Jackson was also like hella like smart at business, right? He owned the entire catalog of the Beatles.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and then he owned half of Sony Publishing. And then Sony Publishing, when he owned half of it, was like, yo, this dude is just like fucking like, he owns half of our publishing. How could we let this happen?
Yeah.
So then they started like trying to make him like deals, like so that they could buy it back, or they can buy back the Beatles catalog or whatever the fuck. And then Michael Jackson was like, no, the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit's gonna appreciate. This shit's like a gold mine. I'm never gonna sell this shit back. And the theory is that they paid his doctor to get him hooked on drugs, and then they made all of these like false allegations about like him like raping kids on some shit.
Oh.
Because all of the kids that like said that he touched him, they priorly said like, oh, he never did anything, and then later on they said, oh, he touched us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then also there was a documentary where like these kids like that in the 90s, they're like, oh, Michael Jackson never touched us. It was released in the 2020s, and they got paid like $2 million each, and they're like, oh, Michael Jackson touched us.
Damn.
Awesome shit. So I think it's I think motherfucker was framed because he was just too powerful and too rich. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
And also like when he died, all of his shit went to his family, right?
Yeah.
And his family sold all of the publishing shit so fast.
For real?
So fast.
Dang.
Isn't that crazy, bro?
That is crazy. It's cause, so like, part of me is like, dude, Michael Jackson's the most famous guy on earth. Michael Jackson, he was like, of course there's gonna be people that are gonna tell him, like there's a very big possibility that there's people that are gonna try to frame him for money or use him for whatever.
Absolutely.
Because right? But at the same time, so like that's the case for he didn't do it, you know?
Yeah.
There's people that are gonna be out for him because he's reached so many people. There has to be someone who he's reached that maybe has malicious intent, right?
100%.
Right? Or the odds of it are very high, right?
100%.
But on the other hand, it's also, dude, this guy has been famous for his whole life. This guy had his childhood. This guy had his whole childhood fucked up. It's very possible that he was like demented in some kind of way. Or
and
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I think he's a really like weird motherfucker. I think like that whole like Neverland ranch that he had, where like he would invite kids to come sleep over and have like sleepovers. Yeah. That shit's weird as fuck.
Sleepover was weird, but the Neverland ranch, dude, if once I'm up, I'm gonna get a Neverland ranch.
Motherfucker had a Ferris wheel and a zoo, bro. You know what's crazy? There's another conspiracy theory. The conspiracy theory is that his dad euthanized him when he was a kid.
Oh, not euthanized, just killed.
Oh, fuck.
Castrated him.
Castrated
him.
Chemically castrated so that his voice would be like really like pitched for the entire life. Because his voice was never deep on some shit.
Yeah.
He talked like, hey, how you doing?
There's a clip where you sound like Herbert the Pervert. You sound from Family Guy.
Who the fuck is Herbert the Pervert?
That's his name, right? From Family Guy, the old guy. Oh, Chris. You sound like it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You know.
That's what you sound like. But I think, I feel like I've seen clips of him where he talks a little bit lower, where it's more normal.
Oh, really?
I think he just talked like that for the persona.
Do you think it's kind of similar to like what Ariana Grande does?
Yeah.
How she kind of keeps her voice high pitch and all that?
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, like really breathy. Yeah, I think it is. I think it just fits his image and just fits her image.
That makes sense. Also, Ariana was explaining that like by keeping your voice, by putting less strain on your voice rather, you can protect it for a longer duration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like, have you heard like Celine Dion singing now?
No, is it bad?
It's bad, bro.
It's bad or just like?
Because her voice is all fucked up because like all that strain she put on that shit, bro. It's off the camera right now, but there's like a flock of ducks right there.
Oh, geez.
Did you see the movie The Wild Robots?
No, is it good?
Fire.
No, you know what movie's better, bro? I guarantee it's better.
What?
That's so underrated.
What?
Transformers 1. Have you watched it?
No.
Dude, it's actually like...
It actually does have good reviews, though. I have seen that.
It's like Spider-Verse level good. Do you
like
all
Spider-Verse? Yeah, Spider-Verse is for guys.
Spider-Verse is good.
I've never been a fan of Transformers, bro.
No. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But trust me, bro, Transformers 1 is fire, dude. But the trailers don't do it justice, and the artwork kind of looks like it's really for kids.
Yeah.
Like it looks like Paw Patrol.
I heard it's funny on some shit.
But it's good. It's good and it's funny and like it's got a really good story. Dude, I hate to gas it up, but it's fire, dude. It's like one of my favorite movies, bro. Probably.
Bro, have you seen? There's a movie called Anora that came out.
No.
Fire.
What is it?
So it's about this sex worker, right? And she ends up getting in a relationship with like this Russian billionaire, and it's just all about like the fiasco and tragedy that happens because of that.
Oh, what?
And it's almost like a more realistic version of Parasite, in my opinion.
Oh yeah? Oh,
yeah.
That's actually, I want to see that. What, is it in theaters or is
it's in theaters right now, bro. You should go watch it. Actually, I was gonna say go watch it with your girl. There's hella titties.
Oh yeah.
And hella sex.
She wouldn't like that. She would not like that. She would not like that.
Bro, whenever I'm watching a movie with Kat, she covers my eyes. If I just
dude, like that's the same thing. Yo,
it's like you can't look. And I'm like, there's also like a naked dude in this scene. You know what I'm saying?
We went to me and my girl went to watch We Live in Time on
Saturday. Oh, I watched that also.
Yeah, my girl kept doing this with me, dude.
Bro, why does Florence Pugh have her titties out in every movie, bro? Oppenheimer, We Live in Time, Midsummer.
Bro, I didn't even realize that. Oh.
Like that's her like stick on some shit. Like she just has her titties out.
You think she gets paid like hella extra to do that? I was asking.
Yeah, I think that's just like her go-to on some shit, bro.
I don't think she decides it. I don't think
she's like,
okay, I'm only gonna do this movie if my titties can be out.
Or do you think maybe that's why she's hired? Because like she's down to have her titties out?
I think so. I think it's like, I think they write the script. They're like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna want a girl who can have her boobs out.
Yeah.
And then when they're doing the casting,
right,
Florence.
What do you think about the movie? I liked it, but I didn't think it was like that good.
I liked it. It was good.
I thought it would have been better though.
Yeah, I felt like, I know, like, I don't know. I don't like when people say this, but it felt like nothing really happened, even though I know stuff
I completely agree. Also, like, I felt like they were trying to go a lot of different places with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, I think the death scene was retarded.
Yeah.
It was so, like spoilers, but they took, like, Florence Pugh's character went out to an ice rink, and then her husband and daughter, like, waved goodbye in the ice rink.
Mom! And then she, like, goes to the other corner. She's like, and then it fades to a different scene.
And it just fades out and some shit, bro. But I like the movie because, like, damn, bro, all these ducks in the background, bro. It's kind of fire, bro. I liked it because it kind of showed that no matter what circumstances are happening in life, pursue what you want to pursue. You know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, like when motherfuckers talk about you in the future, I don't want motherfuckers to be like, oh, Mood was cool, but he didn't really achieve shit. Yeah. I want them to be like, Mood, like achieved shit and he did shit and like he was profound and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that I want people to be like, Mood followed his dreams. Even if he didn't achieve it, he followed it.
Yeah, that's true. That's like a big thing. I think. Yeah, I think if let's just say I told someone, dude, I really want to do music, and then I didn't do music, and then I died. I feel like people would like really pity me and be like, damn, he didn't get to do what he wanted.
Oh,
like,
God.
I want people to be like that, you know?
Exactly. I want to do this segment that I haven't done for any other guest. This is a new segment that I'm trying out. It's called Under or Over the Canopy.
Okay.
And I'll tell you the premise, right?
Okay.
So, if you choose Under the Canopy, the questions I'm going to ask you are like really like intimate and like deep to your heart. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
If you choose Over the Canopy, it's going to be some retarded ass questions, bro.
Go. Oh, so I just choose now?
You choose. What do you want? You want to go under the canopy or you want to go over the canopy?
Let's go under.
You want to go under?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, if you want.
Okay. Yeah, we'll switch. If
you want to switch out, we can switch out, okay?
Alright, sounds good.
Okay, ready? What song has the most personal meaning that you've ever written?
I think, that was pretty easy. I think either Monte Carlo or Paranoid. No! Sorry, not. It's between Fall Short, Monte Carlo, or Paranoid. Fall Short because it was at a time in my current girlfriend's relationship right before we were about to break up, and it was like a lot. She was like, you don't reassure me enough, you don't do this, and I was like, dang, I really don't do this. So it's about how like I'm like, dang, dude, I'm not romantic. I fall short, and like I'm trying to hide like my flaws or whatever because I know you don't like it and it causes issues. So, and I think I really felt that one because at the time, like that, it was like during the time.
Yeah.
I think Monte Carlo, Monte Carlo was just like me reeling from a breakup.
Yeah.
Like I was just like dying. I was like, I hated it here. I hated waking up. Like the worst part of the day was going to sleep. The worst part of the day was waking up. It just sucked.
Yeah.
And then Paranoid, I really like Paranoid because it was written after one of my friends had passed away.
R.I.P. to Jabari, bro.
And it was just like about same thing. I was just kind of like just dealing with my thoughts about it, and I was just like, just like venting, I guess.
Yeah.
So I can't really point to which one I feel the most. I want to say it's Paranoid.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I think
it's tied.
But all of those songs have really deep like meanings. The one I personally relate to more, and the one that like gets me feeling some type of shit, is Fall Short. Because I think as a man, you always like You try to be like the ideal man, but like sometimes you fall short on some real shit.
Exactly.
Okay, next question. How do you personally deal with self-doubt in the music or fashion industry?
That one's tough, dude. I deal with that a lot. I don't know how I deal with it. I don't know. I keep going. That one's tough because I realize I'm a person who cares a lot about what other people think.
Yeah.
Like, I do care a lot. And it's bad, and I think I care way too much.
Yeah.
And so if someone says, like, nah, this one isn't it or something, dude, like, I take that to heart. And, like, I, like, really think about that. And then I think about it for a while. And then maybe I'll sit off of music for a little bit and then get back on. And then keep going until something hits. So, I don't know. I think it's like, you know that meme where it's like...
before you strike.
Yeah, the guy that's like going back and like I just think of that meme low-key and I'm like, all right, I gotta keep going.
Do you allow, and I want you to be honest in this, do you ever allow your self-doubting to fuck up your momentum? And does it fuck up your momentum?
Billion%, yeah. Let's just say I'm like on a roll and I'm recording like hella songs that I really like, and then someone says something or like
you see the metrics aren't as good as you want to be.
Oh, metrics kill me, bro. I care way too much about numbers and I hate it. I hate how much I care about numbers. And I think like Indiana has kind of flopped a little bit on Spotify at least, and I think that's kind of been like that kind of messed up my momentum in the sense, just because I'm like, fuck, like the next song I can't have it flop this hard on Spotify, like. And so I'm like, what do I do? How do I do it different? And then I get into like this decision paralysis where like, I can't do the same thing again. And I know I got to do better.
Because you don't want it to like do the same
but
mistake.
I'm not doing better. So
interesting.
I've been pushing off releasing. You know what I mean?
Interesting. But I don't necessarily, do you put in your mind, right? And this could be a fallacy that you like self-created. If you wrote a song that you don't think is like 10 out of 10, but it gets amazing metrics, do you just feel more self-confidence about that song?
I think I do.
So even if you write a 10 out of 10, you're like, this is my best work, and it doesn't get the metrics, your self-evaluation of that song goes down.
Yeah, and I think part of it is like a self-esteem thing. I'm like, I end up valuing other people's more. You know what? No, you know what it is actually? It's because when we first started making music, I remember people were telling me, oh, this song... Or I thought every time I make a song, I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. And it was like the most ass song like you've ever heard. And it's just like, I don't know, because it's your music, I feel like, or like because it's my music, I feel like I'm biased.
I see.
And so I'm always like, you know, maybe I really like this one song that I made last week because I really relate to it and I really like it, but it's not for the general public.
Got you.
Or it's not a palatable song.
The same way that like celebrities go to like Rick Rubin for his taste, do you have someone in your life that you'll show your work to and be like, you trust their opinion? They're not gonna give you some like fugazi like opinion. They're just gonna like keep it a buck with you, and what they say is actually like accurate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who's that person for you?
Sean Clayton, or Pascal. He's like my engineer.
Yeah.
Diego DiFuego's also an engineer of mine.
Oh, I met Diego, man. That's lit, bro.
And Sean, you met Sean too.
Yeah. The tall white dude.
Yeah. Yes. And Gigi Suave.
Yeah.
And D-Woo. But I will say, I need it because I need it, but I don't like going to Gigi Suave or D-Woo sometimes because they'll tell me how it really is or whatever. Or they'll tell me. Yeah. They'll tell me more like straightforward, like, nah, this one isn't really it, or I don't really like this one, or nah.
Who do you think out of those people gives you the most nuanced take?
I think Sean.
Sean? Okay.
Yeah, I'd say.
Okay.
Just because he engineers my music and he kind of knows, and he'll tell me this one isn't it, or he won't tell me like this one isn't it, but he'll say, oh, like, I don't really like this from this one, or blah, 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 blah.
I got you.
And it helps.
So he'll really like decompartmentalize it and then be like, this is good, this is bad. And then you can take those elements to the further projects.
Yeah, exactly. Or I can take that project and fix it, you know? I could be like...
And kind of expanding on that self-doubt, has there ever been a moment where you considered quitting in recent time?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm always like, there goes through phases where I like slightly consider quitting. It hasn't gotten to like a crazy, like, damn, like I really need to quit. But sometimes, you know, you just hit a wall or like, low-key, out of college.
Yeah?
I'm like, dude, like I'm not a college student anymore. I'm like, I don't really have anything to show for the music. Like I'm not making any money off of it. I like spend more and I just I'm like I don't have a cover anymore. Now I'm just this guy who's making music, you know? And it's not like, oh, I'm a college student figuring it out while I make music and I want to blah, blah, blah. Now I'm the guy who's like, yeah, I'm making music. And like, you know? And I'm scared people view me, because I told you, I care a lot about what people think, and it's bad.
It's like that social stigma of like, when you're in college, you have more leeway because you're still young, you're still a college student, you're still figuring it out. But as soon as that umbrella is removed.
Exactly, no umbrella.
It's almost like that meme, like, oh, I make music on SoundCloud type shit.
No, exactly. That's what I don't want to be. Like, I'm so scared. And I'm so scared I'm going to be 35 and making music.
Pushing on this dream.
And just like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, you know, like, I'm just that guy who can't fucking support a family, can't do anything because I've been so dedicated on this dream. And realistically, everyone around me has just been lying to me, and I'm secretly never going to be able to make it. That's like my biggest fear.
That's where I have to, like, disagree. I think there's a lot of people I've noticed around me in the creative space where I'll never say this to their face, but internally I'm like, they should consider like maybe pivoting or doing something else, you know what I'm saying? I think you genuinely are one of those people where I look at your shit and I'm like, this dude can make it. I think everyone around you thinks you can make it, and I hope you never quit, but I understand where that internal dialogue comes from. Because like, even if I'm here telling Mardel like, yo, you're hard, you're amazing, I fuck with your music, at the end of the day, he still has to make a living. He still has to like do shit. And I can understand, like, it's kind of like a ticking time bomb of like, when is enough gonna be enough?
No, exactly. And that's why I gave myself like a hard set. I'm gonna be like 25, and if not, then I gotta go look for like a full-time job. I'll still do music, but I gotta start picking up financially, and I gotta start. If music's not giving me money, I gotta go find a way. I gotta go explore. I gotta maybe go to nursing or something that I can, because I want to make money and I want to be really well off at least. So I have a bio degree, so I could go into nursing, or I could go into like BCBA or something. But that's why I think like around 25 is my cut to where it's not gonna be my main thing anymore. You know?
I understand.
You know?
Going on to our next question, and I think for me this has been a bit turbulent, and I'll touch on it after you.
Yeah.
But when's the last time you felt like you were truly at peace? And I'll let you think about that as I check, make sure the video's still rolling. Okay. But yeah, we're all good.
Truly at peace. Truly
yeah.
At peace.
Last time you felt some peace. Actually, I'm gonna tilt it down a tiny bit.
Okay. Truly at peace. Truly at peace. I think it's been a while. I'd say maybe like, well, not that long. Maybe like March around
of this year?
April around this year, yeah. I felt like I was in a really good spot, you know? Because after I broke up with my girl, I don't know, things weren't good, but I started working on myself. I started working on music. I started making strides. I started performing, and we set up the band, and it was going really good, and I felt good about myself, and people were like telling me, oh wow, you got it. You're doing really good with music. Like, dude, you got the factor for like on stage, and you're good at it.
Is this when me and Pomvi came out to visit you?
That was like September, so that was the start of that. But by March, April, we started doing, like, we picked it up and we got like our shit together, and we're like, damn, okay, we can do this, and like we're improving a lot, right? And I had music videos coming out. I started working with my videographer, and then I started talking to my girlfriend again after that. So everything felt good because
you're making strides.
I was making strides in my music, and at the same time, in my love life, like I got back with my girlfriend, I started talking to her again, and things were good, you know? So I think that was the last time I felt like I got my shit together, I'm doing good, I'm really happy in the place that I'm at. And then I think recently it's gotten back to being bad after I graduated.
It sounds like a lot of like your conception of peace and calm and self-actualization is surrounded by your music. And do you feel like that's a artist dilemma?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's just like, I think most people's biggest like
passion.
No, not passion, just biggest worry is what they're gonna do in their life or how they're gonna put food on the table. So it's like, that's how I'm trying to put food on the table. And if it's not working, then like, fuck, dude, I'm gonna not be able to do that, or I'm gonna have to go do something that I don't want to do.
Makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Makes complete sense.
Yeah.
I think for me.
Yeah. What about you?
Prior to being unemployed, I had an internship at Atlantic Records from Warner Music.
Yeah.
And while I was an intern there, I was in charge of like their internal documentation and like how they were processing their data.
Yeah.
And I realized like early on that like the way that they processed their data sped. Like completely sped on some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there was too many sheets, too many documents that had repetitive information.
Yeah.
And people on like the sales and streaming team at Atlantic would have to like fill in each one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what?
And it was very mundane, and it took hours and hours and hours off people's weeks. And I remember going to my manager and being like, I can make this all autonomous for you. I can like link everything up so that you only input the song and the dates and like all of the like the Spotify ID number and all that in one Google Sheet, and it auto-populates everywhere to like 3-4 different documents simultaneously. Right? And it saves so much time because let's say you have 5 documents and something needs to be changed, you need to change it across all 5 documents on some shit, right?
You can just change it.
So while I was there, I was working like with the vice president of sales and streaming. I was working with like these high up level people, and I completed it. Yeah. Like I did the thing that I wanted to do, and I completely changed how they process their data. I made them way more efficient, and I'm pretty sure they're still using the shit I created to this day.
Damn.
And I remember in that moment, after I gave like my presentation to like the Atlantic team, being like, yo, this is how we're gonna improve our efficiency, and this is what I created. I remember sitting there and being like, I just made this shit, you know what I'm saying?
That is cool, that is
like,
cool.
In a company where people have been working for years and years and years doing this shit dumb, I just went and I fixed it up completely, and it was like, I created this thing, and I was a net positive, right? I looked at myself and I was like, for the first time in a long time, I looked at my life and I was like, I am valuable, I can make real contributions, and like, I am someone. It was like a confidence boost on some shit, you know what I'm saying? And I think that for me was like the last time I felt like real peace. Yeah. Because I think everyone in life across the board wants to feel like they're maximizing their life and they're maximizing their talents. Whatever your talent may be in. I think my talent is like business and entrepreneurship. And in that moment, I was like, I just maximized my talent. It's like an anime, like when they break their limits. I was like, I just broke my limit and I just did some shit that like no one thought was possible. Because when I first like was starting on the project, I told my manager and she's like, oh yeah, you can like have fun with it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then you did
and I just fucking did some shit.
That's fire. Why didn't they call you back? Why didn't you get
Bro, they were going through the craziest layoffs of all time, bro. Bro, my first day there, like 10% of the company got fired.
Damn.
And then when I left, like another 10% of the company got fired or some shit.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? And this is like kind of shows you how much nepotism there is in the music industry. Do you know who Lucien Grange is? He's the CEO of Universal Music. Lucien Grange. And right now, for context, Universal Music is killing the game. Like, Universal is the king of the music industry. Sony, Warner, like they're their bitches. Because Universal has Billie Eilish, Drake, Kendrick, Ariana Grande. They have deals with like Taylor Swift and shit like that.
Yeah.
All of the biggest stars. Also, I think don't quote me on this, but I think they have The Weeknd also.
Oh wow.
Like they have
Beyonce too, I think, right?
Yeah, I think they have Beyonce. They have all of the biggest players in the music industry. And what happened was the CEO of Atlantic Records stepped down, and his son, Elliot Grange, got the position.
Damn, what? That's crazy.
He's also married to Sophie Richie.
Sophie Richie, who is that? That sounds so
It's Lionel Richie's daughter.
Oh,
so like pure nepotism dude just got the job like that. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. That is insane. Wait, is Atlantic owned or is Atlantic owned by Universal?
It is, yeah. It's a subsidiary.
Damn.
Okay, my last question of Under the Canopy, and then we can move on to like the sped questions if you'd like to.
Okay.
Is there music or art or fashion that you hesitated to put out because it's too raw to who you are and too raw to your emotions?
Maybe like Monte Carlo, I think.
You hesitate to put that out?
Yeah. Yeah. Or no. I think fall short. I feel like it makes me seem more like really soft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes you seem like, which I guess, you know, I'm cool with that.
You're talking about like, not to be, you're talking about a failed relationship. You know what I'm saying?
And like,
and there's nothing wrong with a failed relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's so natural, so normal.
Yeah. So I think it just like made me feel really. I really liked the song and I really like the melody I had. But yeah, I think it just made me feel like this is really like vulnerable. Like I feel really like soft and like. Especially like my friends here, I feel like, you know, they're gonna be like.
What did they say?
Nothing, they liked it. They didn't say anything. But
I thought they were talking shit outside.
No,
That'd
but
be crazy.
you know, it's just like you have an image to like upkeep, or I guess, you know, and it's just there are people that you could talk to about like emotions or show like a certain, like we were talking about earlier. There's people you can show certain sides to, people who don't bring out those specific sides.
Absolutely.
You know.
Now time to do a complete 180. Fuck, marry, kill. Kevin Gates, Diddy, or Kodak Black?
Let's we gotta kill Diddy, bro. I feel like he deserves it.
Kill Diddy.
And then Kevin Gates and Kodak.
Yeah. Fuck, marry, kill. Who you marrying?
I'll marry Kevin Gates. Fuck Kodak.
At least he's entertaining on some shit, bro. Kevin Gates is funny as fuck, bro.
Kodak, yeah, I cannot marry Kodak, bro. He's fucking. He's hella Republican, bro. Fuck that. Dude. Fuck that.
Isn't it crazy that Trump's gonna win?
Dude,
most likely.
You think Trump's gonna win?
The polls say the polls are showing he's gonna win.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Dude, this would have been a landslide ass election. This would have been such a landslide ass election if the Democrat Party was just like.
If the Democratic Party a year ago was like Joe Biden's gonna step down and they had like a real election on some shit, landslide.
No, not even that, bro. It's the fucking Israel-Gaza shit.
Oh yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. Easy.
So many people, dude, I guarantee Kamala Harris would win this election by fucking a landslide if they conceded just saying a ceasefire for in Gaza. That's it. Literally, that's it.
Do you know what's crazy? 65% of the Muslims in America voted for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in 2020. Only 11% are voting now.
See what I'm saying? My dad doesn't even want to vote for her.
They lost 50% of the Muslim voters in the U.S. And you know what's crazy? They've been doing this like stupid ass fake arms embargo.
I know.
With Israel, like, oh, if you don't stop what you're doing in Gaza within 30 days, we're not going to give you weapons.
Yeah.
Bullshit,
and then they never do. They keep giving them weapons, and then they keep like they're like, oh, we're gonna have to hold them accountable. Nothing. They don't do anything.
But I think I'm kind of happy in a sense because people are waking. Like, I think U.S. politicians are waking up to the fact that they just can't blindly support Israel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. But you know what I hate?
Yeah.
I don't know if you were like on Twitter or stuff, but you seen that like Chappell Roan, like people were giving her hella hate.
Yeah, bro.
Because like she was like, I'm gonna vote for Kamala Harris, but doesn't mean I like fully endorse her. Because of what she's doing in Gaza and because of like transgender rights.
And I think that's fair. That's fair.
I think that's like the best, most nuanced position you can have. And then there's people hating on her like, oh, you want Trump to win, huh? You want Trump to win, huh? Oh. Like what? She says she's voting for Kamala Harris and you're like,
you know what I'm saying? And she's being real to herself.
Dude, yes.
She ideally, like, we're really in a position between bad and bad, like Dumb and Dumber on
bad
some
and
real
worse,
shit.
yeah.
It really is that type of position, bro.
No, it's so, oh my God, bro. People are hella brain dead with this shit, dude. Oh my God, it pisses me off.
I know. Okay, on to the next over the canopy question. You get a train ran on you.
What, bro? What are these questions, bro?
I told you, they're the complete opposite, right? Like, under the canopy is hella deep, over the canopy is just sped. Okay, so like, two dudes running a train on you, how much for that to happen? For me, also, no one knows about this.
Dudes,
no one knows about this. It's just like your self-pride.
Two dudes?
For me, 50 million.
I was gonna say like 5 billion.
5? does that say more about me or you, bro?
No, you're right. That's a lot to take.
50 million is a lot.
But who's gonna pay you 5 billion, you know? Like, no one's gonna pay you.
Diddy.
Diddy's gonna pay you.
Diddy's gonna make it happen for you.
5 million. Diddy wants me that bad?
He wants you that bad.
Bro, he can have you. He wants me that bad.
But you're a young, talented musician, but he wants you.
5 million. 10 million.
Okay.
I'll do 10.
10, okay. Okay, this is my favorite question, but to ask. If all the questions I ask you, this is my favorite, okay? You're at a party, right?
Yeah.
This is like a friend of a friend's party. You know a good amount of people there, but you really got to take a shit. And you know for a fact, for some reason, you know that if you go and you take a shit in the toilet, you're going to clog the toilet.
Okay.
And it's the only toilet in the party.
Okay.
So one toilet, and you're going to clog it.
It's friend of a friend.
Yeah, friend of a friend. And there's a bunch of people there. The party's raging. It's a good party. So would you rather clog the only party at the toilet, or go into the bushes and take a shit and hope you don't get caught?
I'm not going into the bushes. I'm clogging the toilet.
You're clogging the toilet?
I'm clogging the toilet so easily.
But for the rest of the party, everyone's going to be like, yo, who the fuck just clogged the toilet?
I don't know, dude. I'll be like, dude, yeah, who the fuck did that?
Like, yo, I saw Omar come out.
No, dude, I'm only pissed. I swear I'm pissed, bro. Dude, that's so easy.
Okay.
What are you doing? Dude, I'm not pooping in the bushes.
I'll be honest, I would go.
Crazy.
I would go grab a roll of toilet paper. Ideally, they have wipes, wet wipes, and I'm going to take a shit in the bushes.
Really? You're going to shit in the bushes?
I just know it would ruin the entire fucking night.
No, would it? How many? No.
One toilet? One toilet?
How many people go shit in parties anyways? Not that many. The rest of them they can just pee outside.
Where are the girls gonna pee?
Outside.
They can be crouching down?
You've never seen that? They're like outside the party, squatting. Dude, you're gonna poop in imagine you get caught pooping. Dude, you're screwed for the rest of your life.
That is true.
You clog the toilet, okay, that's one thing.
But like,
and you have plausible deniability.
Also, like, it'd be kind of sped because you have to explain to your homies, like, yo, I knew if I shat in that toilet, it's clogged, bro.
No, you don't have to explain to them. Just be like, dude, I did. No, dude. Really, no. You go in, right?
Yeah.
You go in, right? Let's just say worst comes to worst. Right when you walk out, you'd be like, and then, like, right when you walk out, someone's walking in, right? So you can deny it. Just be like, dude, the toilet's fucking clogged. I don't know. I can't even shit, bro. Like,
so you're gonna do some like pathological liar type
like,
shit.
I can't shit. I don't know what the.
I see you.
Dude, you
that's how you start some shit, bro.
And then you're like, dude, I really have to poop, bro. I don't know where to go. And then bam, no one's gonna think it's you.
Yeah.
Because you're complaining so much.
Because you have like an alibi on some shit,
exactly.
bro. Okay. Would you rather win $100 million from the lottery on national TV, or win $5 million but it's secret? No one knows you won that shit.
100 million.
Yeah, but like everyone is gonna be hitting you up for cash. Like all your homeboys are gonna be like, yo, dog, could you like loan me $50K? I'm really.
If I got $5 million, bro, trust me, you guys would know. You guys would know.
How would we know, bro?
There would be signs, bro.
There would be signs. Like you buy a house or some shit.
You're going to Five Guys every day, bro.
Five Guys is so good, but so expensive,
exactly.
bro. Fuck, bro.
I'm DoorDashing every day, bro. You'll know, bro.
That's the thing I want if I'm rich, bro. I just want to be DoorDashing, bro.
I know, right?
Like you can just DoorDash, eat whatever the fuck you want to eat.
I don't care. I don't care that much about DoorDash. If I have to drive like 10 minutes, I never mind. Like.
Yeah?
If I'm alone, I never do DoorDash. Never.
Really?
Never. I'm always like, okay, if I'm gonna get food, I can easily just go
and like drive somewhere.
Like it's not that hard.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, fuck that. I wouldn't DoorDash. Never mind.
Okay.
Take that back. But I'd go to Five Guys every day.
What do you think is the most overpriced fast food?
Five Guys.
Wait, but it's worth. It's Five Guys? I think for me it's Shake Shack. Cause Shake Shack be so fucking bustin', but that should be so fucking good, bro.
I don't know.
You don't fuck with Shake Shack like that?
I've had it twice, and the first time it was not that good.
Oh, really?
The second time it was good, I think.
It's funny, you see all the geese in the fucking background, bro.
That's alive. No, what is it? It's
For me, I fucking love kava. But kava's mad.
My girlfriend loves kava, and I don't like it.
Everyone, but you're the first motherfucker I've heard that says they don't fuck with kava.
I don't know. It's good. I think it's just the idea of it. I don't know.
You don't fuck with your Middle Eastern food?
I don't really like Middle Eastern food.
You really don't?
It's good. I mean, it's good. I think I like Mexican food better, though.
Oh, so you always go Chipotle over kava?
Yeah.
Bro, and it's crazy.
What?
You know how Chipotle was having all those allegations of like, oh, the bowl is like, they don't put enough in the bowl?
Yeah,
I went to Chipotle recently. I swear to God, the heaviest bowl I've ever felt in my life by ×2.
For real?
Like I held up that bowl and I was like, fuck. It was genuinely like the size of like 3 normal bowls.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to do some like good PR.
Yeah, they're trying to fix their PR.
So like, bro, if you're trying to go eat somewhere,
I went there
recently. Go to Chipotle. Was it fat? Was it thick?
I don't know. I would get the burrito. I did. No, Loki, it did feel thick. It felt so thick that I thought it was double wrapped.
Hey.
I thought it was double wrapped.
Exactly, bro.
Oh, shoot.
They're doing some like good PR. Hey, right now, go to Chipotle, bro. They'll hook it up on God.
Yeah. But to be honest, bro, in my opinion, I was never like, oh, they're skipping me out on my bowls. I always felt like it was enough. A lot of people were complaining.
You're just skinny ass man.
I don't know. I was never like, fuck, dude, they didn't give me enough chicken. Dude, my roommate was like that, and it was so annoying.
Bro, I'm like that, bro.
Dude,
because we only had one Chipotle in Westwood by UCLA.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you'd walk in at 4 p.m. and they'd look you in the eyes and be like, yo, we ran out of chicken or beef.
For me, that never happened, bro.
I'd walk in 6 p.m. and they'd be like, oh, we can make you food, but it's not going to be that much. It's not going to be a lot. I'm like, you know, fuck, I'm already here, you know what I'm saying? And then you open up the bowl and you can like shake it, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like pennies in the jar. You start shaking it, like, what the fuck, bro?
No, dude, I don't know. I feel like I've never been like, fuck, dude, they don't have enough of it. Actually, one time they didn't have beans, but like we went like during closing, so I couldn't hate. I've never had an issue with Chipotle. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Everyone always has issues. I've been a happy customer, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know what I've had issues with?
What?
Because of the price? Chick-fil-A, bro. Because I feel like whenever I go to Chick-fil-A, the shit is always just more expensive, bro.
Is it really? Yeah, I just always feel like Chick-fil-A is kind of expensive. Like I never look at the price. I assume it's gonna be around like $10, $12 that I'm gonna pay for my meal.
Wait, what do you get?
Just a chicken deluxe sandwich.
That's it?
With the combo.
Oh, the combo meal.
How much is the combo? I don't know. I don't know prices.
13,
like
14. I don't know.
Oh damn! Never mind. I guess that is expensive.
Okay. Do you know where he knows where home's at daughter? You know what that is?
He knows where his home's at. No.
Okay, so he knows where home's at daughter is like. It's like a girl that like gets cheated on, and it's like a girl, but like, but he's like, oh, he knows where home's at. So would you rather have a where's my hug at son? Or he knows where home's at daughter.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like
the son's like, oh, where's my hug at?
It's because where's my hug at is cringe, and it's like,
and it's embarrassing, bro.
You're not getting laid.
Like you're not getting anything.
But he knows where home's at.
You're getting like straight cheated on, bro.
Yeah, but it's like she's not hurt.
I'd rather have the son.
Yeah, I get. Fuck.
Bro, but like.
Yeah, I'd rather have the son because you feel like. Dude, have you ever like, it's annoying when like someone's like being treated so badly and they're like not leaving.
Like, but like, it's crazy because like I deadass knew girls. I think it's more common in high school.
Yeah.
But like, I deadass knew girls in high school like that would get cheated on, and they'd be like, but he loves me.
Yeah,
you know
that's crazy.
And I'm just like, that's crazy.
Dude, the guy must be some master level like
gaslighter. That's crazy. Bro. I knew this girl in college, and she got cheated on multiple times by her man. And one of the excuses that the man told her, and this is high-key genius, any cheaters out there, you can take this, you know what I'm saying? He said, I was drugged. He's like, I went to a party, I was drugged. It wasn't my fault. And I'm like, fuck.
What?
Like, what can you even say to that on some shit, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, you're right.
All you gotta be like, you can't even like be mad. You just gotta console him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now you console him.
Yeah, it's like, oh, baby, I'm so sorry you got roofied. Like, I'm so sorry.
Did he actually get drugged, do you think, or no?
No, he was just a straight capped.
Lying?
He capped, yeah.
Oh, you like know him, or like you knew him?
Yeah, he cheated before. Like, obviously, like, he was you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Fuck, isn't that crazy?
That is a good one, I guess.
Okay, last question, and then we'll wrap this up. If you could be born again right now, 2024, would you be born again as a boy or a girl?
I'll do boy again.
You're the boy.
Yeah.
I'd do girl.
Really?
I feel like, bro, I could really make it on OnlyFans, bro.
Yeah?
Because I know what, like, these freaky, deaky motherfuckers want.
That's true.
Like, if I was making OnlyFans content, I know what these freaked out motherfuckers want.
Yeah, but I feel like people, like, it still has a stigma, bro. Like, your family's gonna, your dad's gonna be the same person.
But, like, I don't think they'll ever find it, bro.
Really?
Like, my parents are old. Like, I feel like they don't even know what OnlyFans is.
Yeah, but you don't think someone would, like, I don't know.
Like, who? Like, the only people that can, like, route them out are, like, my cousins on some shit.
Yeah, do you think your cousins
But, like, I don't think my cousins would, like, go to my mom and be like,
you doing OnlyFans? You're selling pussy.
Mahmoud selling pussy on the internet? I feel like they'd have, like, too much, like, self-conscious to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because then what are they doing there? What are they doing on the site?
Also, like, how would, like, my cousin, they would have to, like, buy the subscription, you know what I'm saying?
But what happens if you start making it? Like, you start doing really good on OnlyFans?
I would just tell my parents I found, like, a really good corporate job and just, like, be sliding them money that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, my parents don't know what the fuck LinkedIn is, you know what I'm saying?
Buy them a home or something?
Yeah.
Vagina
honestly,
money?
I could say I'm working for OnlyFans, like a company called OnlyFans, and they're paying me for, like, strategy or some business operations or some bullshit.
Oh, that's smart. But what if like someone finds you? Like,
who the fuck is gonna find? Oh, actually, in this day and age, a lot of people can find you. A lot of people can
find you, dude. They'll be like, find your contacts on OnlyFans.
That's crazy. My roommates went to an OnlyFans party in like Beverly Hills.
What?
Yes.
How do they get invited to that?
So, my roommate Kevin, he works for a content creation company, right? Called Stacked. And one of their clients is like this dude that runs like hella OnlyFans like bitches. Like they're like, he's like their manager type shit.
Yeah.
And he threw like this crazy Halloween like OnlyFans party.
Oh shit.
I'll show you videos after we're done filming, but it's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's just like, back in the day we used to have Playboy bunnies.
And now you have OnlyFans.
We have OnlyFans party now and some shit.
Let's go.
But
then think about it, you'd be there. You'd be one of the you'd be a cocktail waitress.
I'd be like, would you like a mojito?
More hors d'oeuvres, sir?
Would you like a vodka, vodka cran?
No, dude, and then Kevin would just see you there. That's how you'd get outed.
Exactly.
And then Kevin tells you.
I'd end up on the TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just get outed on some shit, bro.
Yeah, see, like, what do you do? Fuck.
It's a fuck society.
It is.
Either way, this has been the 3rd episode of Under the Canopy. I think you might not be in the frame, but come back in.
Oh.
I want to say thank you to Omar so much for coming on, bro.
Of course.
Supporting the dream, supporting the vision, bro. The fucking scenery is high-key beautiful, bro.
Right?
Like, I found the perfect spot, but
he did.
This is the 3rd episode of me interviewing my beautiful friends at beautiful places. Tune in for more, and that's about it.
And shout out to Mood for doing this, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much, bro.
Good seeing you.